This story takes place in a pretty simple and uninteresting park in northern Michigan. It's not a popular spot. Even some of the locals think it's abandoned, but it's not. For a few people in the area, it is their park of choice. It's a great place to walk the dogs, get a workout, and take the kids to play on the weekend. It's never too crowded, and most people who go there are familiar with each other, kind of like a little family, ready to be kind, generous, and helpful should anybody need it. Charlie goes there every weekend to take a break from the gym for his workout. He always says hello to the passing dogs and their people. He'll even stop sometimes to play soccer with the kids. He carries extra snacks and an extra bottle of water, and even gave someone a sweater once when they accidentally got caught in the rain. He's just always ready to support his cherished little park community. So one day, when it's starting to get dark and he hears a little boy crying, he is the first person to run over there to find out what's wrong. It's not uncommon for someone's day at the park to not go to plan. A dog runs away, someone skins a knee, a kite gets stuck in a tree, stuff like that. But this emergency is a little different. And Charlie will never look at his favorite park the same way again. When he finally tracks down the source of the crying, he finds the mom trying to calm down her son. But immediately, Charlie can tell this isn't the usual kind of problem he's used to. Through his tears and sobbing, the boy manages to get out enough words to unsettle everyone around.
"I see him, Mom. I see all his blood,"
the little boy cries.
"He's sick, Mom. He isn't okay."
Hearing this, some of the bystanders decide now might be a good time to leave and start walking away.
"He's calling me, Mom. The sick man wants help,"
the boy spits out between sobs. By now, it's just Charlie and a pair of older guys who are jogging left in the park. Everyone else has cleared out. Nobody knows yet if the kid is telling the truth, but just in case there really is a sick and scary man covered in blood and calling children to him, nobody wants to be around to find out. The boy's mom calls the police to report what's going on, but she also wants to get as far away from there as possible. Charlie and the two other guys promise her that they will take a look around just in case. The boy's ominous words are ringing in their ears, but sometimes little kids don't explain themselves well, or they exaggerate things. Maybe there really is a man out there bleeding and in need of help. They can't just walk away. And someone has to be there when the police arrive. So the mother and her boy leave, and Charlie and the other men start looking around. They're pretty methodical at first, covering the entire park, searching for the man. Except they all are avoiding the end of the park, the edge of it where the grass ends and the thick forest starts. The sun is going down. The shadows are turning darker and longer. And what if the little boy turns out to be right? Charlie can feel his heart hammering in his chest, but he has to do this. He has to be a good neighbor and a decent person in case someone really does need help. Charlie can tell that the other two men are kind of hanging back, waiting for the police. They don't want to go into the woods either, but Charlie thinks, I gotta look. The problem is that he sees just enough to make him keep going deeper. The little boy was not mistaken. Charlie can see traces of blood on the ground, on some of the bushes, and on the trunks of some of the trees. He starts yelling out, "Hello? Is anyone there? Do you need help?" But no answer. Until he finally does get an answer. Just not a human answer. It is as if the entire world has a moment of silence just so Charlie can hear the growl. It is something deep, guttural, and furious. There is an animal nearby, and judging by that growl, Charlie better start running. He stumbles and falls backwards, cutting his hands on the ground. But this only makes things worse. Now the scent of his blood is in the air too. He needs to get away from there, and he needs to do it fast. Charlie jumps to his feet and pushes through the bushes, crashes against a tree, but keeps moving forward blindly, just knowing the general direction back to the park. He can hear the growling behind him still, getting closer and closer. But what he doesn't understand is why he can't hear the footsteps of whatever it is that's chasing him. He only hears his footsteps. But whatever, he's not sticking around to figure it out. Finally, Charlie reaches the edge of the woods and collapses onto the soft grass of the park, totally breathless. The other guys run to his side to help, and the police are just now pulling into the park entrance. Everyone is crowding around him, shouting information to the police, asking questions and giving instructions. But nobody is looking at the woods, except Charlie. He focuses on one dark spot among the trees where he sees it clearly. It is a human hand, stained with blood, and waving at him, letting him know that he nearly didn't make it.